Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more medieval campaign on Total War Attila. Here today, we're going to be starting episode 4 of my Kingdom of Denmark series. So guys, if you still are enjoying it and would like to see more, the best way to ensure more content is to leave a like, subscribe with notifications on, and let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Let me know where you want me to expand and conquer. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. That's what the dislike button is there for. I'll put in the description below the medieval mod if you guys like to download and play along with me. In today's episode, we are realistically going to be fighting for Christendom. It's east versus west. The Caliphate and the Sultanate have marched into southern France. There's 8 full stacks. It's a bit of a change-up from fighting our fellow Christians in the last episode. So Marseille is under siege. The County of Provence currently host 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit full stacks in Marseille, and that's the Hafsid dynasty. Then we have a caliphate here as well with 4 stacks. So it looks like we're going to be fighting the Muslims here today. So I currently have the king, the man, the myth, the legend, Vladimir King. I think he's like 60 now as well. Yeah, 62 years of age. His second-born son, Golf, is 37. 2 children, Knut and Helgi. Gathulf, who died to Swedes, has a son, Torstein, who's 16. Yeah, and then we have a bastard son, Hulfdan. Frederick is married to my daughter, of course. We've got a full stack here, along with Gulf, and we have Siegfried in Bordeaux. So welcome back to the series, guys. I spoke in the last talking about how I'd probably go to war with Scotland, but they have like 5 full stacks, and we actually are at war with the Caliphate down in the south. So in today's episode, we're really going to try and hold off Christendom because it's seriously under threat. I'll quickly switch over to the strategical overview just to show you the diplomatic status, because we are getting pincered in from most sides. We are at war with these Caliphate Sultanate factions due to our military and defensive alliances with Portugal and the Aragon, Crown of Castilla. Only Navarre is the last Spanish kingdom, so they border us here. They've actually pushed into southern France. We need to hold them back. On the east coast here we have the eastern side, the second Bulgarian Tsardom as well. Orthodox Bulgarians along with Serbians are pushing against the Holy Roman Empire. So Christendom at the moment is actually quite weak. I'll quickly switch into my diplomacy. First on the list is the Sultanate, followed by the Caliphate, Holy Roman Empire. 5 Islamic countries occupy the slots there. Scotland's up there. We're actually in strength ranking 8th. England's still a thing, but they've got no full stacks. So this is what we currently control as the Danes, of course. Sweden, Denmark, bits in Pomerania, northern France pushing to Aquitaine. We have Strasbourg here. We have Ireland and East Anglia under our control, London and Colchester. 7k in the bank. It is winter. We're currently losing 69 per turn. I finally got around to constructing and using our resources. We're getting our economy back on track. We've got a lot of resources which we haven't even built up or are using just yet. We've got a salt pile mine coming here. London's got a smeltery coming. And where else was it? I think it's just those 2. However, we're only exporting at the moment wood, lumber. So once we get salt and iron, that's going to help us quite significantly. So that's basically how everyone's shaping up. The Holy Roman Empire, they do occupy most of Italy now, but they're on the back foot. My son-in-law Frederick, yeah, I guess that's who he is. So we might actually have to peace out with a couple of factions here. Bohemia are at war with a couple of people. Are they a horde faction? Are they? They are too. We can't give them anything. Teutonic Order. I'm thinking more so like Scotland. If we can get aligned with Scotland, that'll be perfect. Defensive. Rejected straight up. Not good. Not good whatsoever. But without further ado, let's end the turn and continue. The main objective of this series is to maintain and restore Ragnar Lothbrok's legacy, fulfill his dream. We're playing as Vladimir, a descendant of Harold Bluetooth, And legend has it, a descendant of Sigurd Snake of the Iron and Ragnar himself. Our main objective is to bring back the ideals of the bloodthirsty wild men of the north. Oh god, but it looks like it's going to be Christendom versus the Islamic Empire. Right, so we've been attacked here, but look at this. The Almohad Caliphate. Wow. So we have... how many do we actually have at the moment? So we've got about 8,000 there. They've got about 8,000. So it's a 16k battle. The Caliphate has marched to Bordeaux while their allies push through Marseille. This is insane. I wasn't expecting throughout this series to be fighting and more than likely having to retake Iberia. I think it's just due to the French and the Holy Roman Empire being so weak. So we're coming up against Sanguinaris, who is a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-star commander due to his exploits within Spain. The king is here as well, along with another full stack. This is make or break. We are fighting not just for the Kingdom of Denmark, but for all Christians everywhere. Holy shit, okay. We are a little bit outnumbered, so we're coming up against 4 units of dismounted nobles. Oh my god, look how many Armenian footmen they have. 4, 8, 12 archers as well. In the second army here with the king, Abu Yaquibu Yusuf. Has a lot of Harafishan infantry and Turkoman raiders. Okay, so looking at this army, we actually have the cavalry supremacy. We could very well have archer supremacy as well. They got mounted horsemen. Regardless, let's fight this one on the field here today. We've just recently taken Bordeaux itself from the English, so there's already 4,000 bodies. Let's hopefully add another 8,000. The battle for Bordeaux in 1232. Christendom is on the back foot, losing southern France. And it's going to be the Danes to have the first significant assault. Provence is pretty much lost. We really need the French and the Holy Roman Empire to come in, but it's pretty crazy. We're fighting amongst ourselves so much that we allowed the Caliphates and the Sultanates to get a footholding in Iberia, pushing up from northern Africa, and allowing the Eastern Orthodox of Serbia, Bulgaria, to knock out the Latin kingdoms as well. So, doesn't look like we're going to be going to Scotland anytime soon, as they have 4/5 full stacks. We only can control at the moment 2, 3. It's just crazy to see how much the AI cheats. To be honest, the Scottish can support like 4 armies with only a handful of territories, which is quite crazy. So we're going to be pushing south for the next couple of episodes against the Iberians, unless we can sort of peace out against them. Well, the Islamic Iberians. We're going to be pushing into the peninsula though. Okay guys, how you doing? Welcome to the battlefield. Wow, this is going to be a hell of a fight. I think historically there was a large Islamic incursion into sort of this western half of France, which really stopped their expansion. Okay, so my reinforcements are coming from the left as right. We are defending, so we're going to be able to have a lot of defendables. Equipment, which is good. We are sort of on the slanted downside of a hill, which isn't amazing, but I don't know how we're going to make it work. We've got some high ground here on this side, which could work on a ridge line. Fight, yeah, I can make that work, I think. I think we're better off here fighting in the trees. Like that, sort of swarming them in. Making them fight up this nightmare. We could even somehow, like, bang or something. Instead of going straight across, which is probably better. Okay, let's rally up where we can. Probably go something like this for our main front line. They can sit there like that. They can really try and push me on this ridge line here if they want. We're going to put more so here due to the fact of our reinforcements slowly but surely coming in. So that's not too bad. That's not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Just going to shield wall. I'm not going to have my crossbows here. I'm going to have them here, because I'm going to make another line on this side. So my cavalry can sit here for the time being, but they really should be far on this side. I'm going to get my reinforcements to double time where they can. The first lot is coming from the left. The back side's coming from here. And we'll put the general here. Right, deployables. We want to put the majority of them in this front line as best we can. God, we've got like 4, so we can really like cluster it massively here. Even like that. Wow, okay, so this is really going to slow them down. Not only are they fighting in the nightmare of the forest, trying to push headstrong into me is even going to be even worse. Okay, continue to keep on going where we can. Like, I think that line's nearly done. We'll probably give it one more to the border here, but apart from that, the rest we can sort of just angle, can't we? Okay. That's good. And we'll try angle this here even more as well. Okay, so dead man traps, fire pits and stuff. Just try and chuck it all within here. I don't think we're going to be able to use these flaming balls. But if we are, it's going to be on this far side. They might get caught in that. That's the problem. I guess we can use them here, because we've got a little bit of high ground. Like that. Yeah, we'll try use them. We'll try use the flaming balls. I like the idea of them, but I really don't know if they're going to overly work. Like, do I have to move them out the way? And is it worth moving them out just to get a couple of flaming balls down the hill? At least a couple of them will go. I think it's a better bet. Yeah, like go like that. And then get them to go through here, even if 2 can't. Maybe just move it down a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Because you have to attach units onto it. You can't just automatically click it, which kind of sucks. Okay, well, I'm ready to start the battle here now today. We'll wait for our reinforcements to come in on the right. We want to ideally double time them in as quickly as possible. And the ones coming from just behind as well. But it's our first time fighting against the Islamic hordes. God is with us. We are Christian, but I'm sure Thor will be watching over us. Okay, come on. Reinforcements need to double time. Get everyone here as quick as you can. Pull further back. Around this angle. We haven't got line of sight against anyone yet. But they're coming. Trust me, come on. Keep going, double time. So we've deployed 6k in. We're starting to get some vision on the infidels. Everyone's moving into their position, but there they are. So they're just sitting here. They're waiting for their own reinforcements to come, I imagine. So here is the Caliphate soldiers, heavily armoured. Quite strong. Their general's bodyguard there now, though. Reinforcements coming around the back. Good, we can give out the proper orders now. Okay, so what do we have here and what are we working with? A lot of spearmen, a lot of swordsmen, then we have a general itself. So we'll move you back up to here. So it's really just sort of swordsmen and some whatnot. So you guys, a bar from the general. Just go here. Sit back, relax. Try and angle like this as best you can. Cavalry on this far side. Good. We'll give that order. Get that done and sorted. Now here, it's a bit different as there are a fair few more. Okay, so grab you guys. Go all the way to the edge of the map, I think. So we're actually kind of lopsiding a little bit here, which isn't actually too bad, as we just have more men. There's even another one there, isn't there? Within this. So get rid of these crossbowmen. Add the 4th one here as well. Good. Okay, so this is the king. This is the king and his army. So we want the king to hold the center probably. Or maybe move the king here because we don't want to lose him. We have his second-born son. Torstin is young and nowhere nearby, so we're quite good. Okay, everyone, charge, and once you're there, we'll pop you into a shield wall. I want to see the Islamic cavalry. The Sultan's heavy bodyguard. That's going to be crazy to come up against. Okay, archers. Switch to a heavy shot, because these guys are going to have pretty heavy plating. Holy crap, I can't see what the front line... I can't wait to see what the front line has to offer here. Look at this. Stretching from the far slopes all the way to the barricades and flaming balls in the center. We're not just fighting for a freedom in Denmark, we're fighting for Christendom. France is under siege, and it's going to take every man here today. Not fighting for honor, respect, or admiration, for gold. Okay, good. Shield wall where you can. Shield wall. Shield wall. Shield wall. Everyone who can form into shield wall, do it. I reckon most of my center can. Yeah, shield wall. Shield wall, and then this far right side as well if you can do it. Mostly swordsmen can, it's the spearmen that cannot. And if they do, they have a different ability. Let's sit back, relax, and wait until the enemy comes to us. So you can actually get a bit of a clearing here for the crossbowmen. So let's move them up there. So these are just my 2 cavalry units. You're actually fine here. I was going to say angle, but you're actually at the border of the map. You will win if the timer runs out. Yep, I'm just making sure, because they're not coming for me. God knows why. Okay, let's move back here. Oh yeah, I need to fix this, because there's a gap here. I noticed that. Okay, crossbowmen. Try and go like that. That's what we want. Center is fine here. The king's sitting back here. He's got plenty of radius. Okay. Push. I want to move you up as high as I can. The right flank is secure. Cavalry. Just fall back a tad, actually. Okay, so we have 6,167 on the field of battle. What are they doing? We're waiting from them. We're not moving from our position whatsoever. I don't imagine these guys are mostly Armenian, but you never know. They might just be the class. Islamic banners here, which is good. They're heavy cavalry. It'd be cool playing as one of these factions, just to sort of mix things up a bit, I think. I prefer playing as Western European factions as I am, well, Western European. I don't know. I kind of feel more aligned. You know what I mean? I guess you sort of do, depending on where you're from. I prefer playing as Australia where I can. Makes sense. Right, so what are we doing here? Let's speed things up. So, we outnumber them by 100. We do know there's about 2,000 in reserve for everyone. But we're not going to charge this. We've got a really good fortified position on the map. Plenty of barricades, plenty of deadfall traps. What are they doing? I think they're just waiting for everyone to get here. Their reinforcements are slowly but surely coming up. Archers as well. And there's their... Oh, the hordes are coming. Oh, that's funny how I left that in. Oh, my apologies. Right, you can smell them. So they're slowly making their way now. Christ, this is going to be such a crazy fight. King Vladimir, what do you see? I see hell. So this is the hill position here. Us in the low ground. I just want everyone to have a crack at the center. I can actually light this stuff on fire, I believe. Yeah. So we could even get some of my crossbowmen to fire at that if they wanted to. Okay. They're slowly but surely pushing in. They've been fighting Christians for years. Portuguese. Crown of Castillans. Crown of Castilla. They think they know Christians. Well, they haven't met the Danes. Come on, you fuckers. We're going to be weak here. Armed peasants in that centre. Alright. I've actually just had a quick change of heart here. Just looking at how weak that is. They're going to bust through that line. So we need to quickly reform. Okay, so what are they going to do? I don't even know how well like lighting those pits actually work. Like, do we go now? Like, go, like, shoot now, if you can. Do you have to move much? You do. It doesn't bother me if you go to here and you shoot down into it. Okay, so they're lopsiding on this left side more so than anything. They are coming on the right, but not so much. Okay, come on. Get back up on this side of the hill. Are they going to push in now? A unit must be in melee mode to activate the balls. Let's give it a bit because it's going to be a timing effort. We're going to get hit on our right flank first, but I want to get a good charge here. I want to get when they charge, I want to drop these balls real good. Looks like they're going to go headstrong into this general unit, this sword unit rather, but my archers are going to rip them to pieces. Whoa, I don't know why the crossbowmen are glitching out like that. Okay, looks like they're moving up their crossbowmen now. Getting some fire arrows off. No way they're going to push this position. Do you see what's in front of you? I don't know how quickly they run down either. Go for it. Initiate. Initiate the balls. Come on. Make it roll down the hill. What are you doing? Alright, what does it actually say? Flaming balls rolling downhill cause damage to they can be activated by clicking on a unit, then on the ball. Right. Go. Right. Go, 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 go. That's what we want. Yeah, fire into this, I reckon. Get this tar shit activated. Okay, so they're coming in here now. Oh, here we go, here we go. The flaming balls of hell. Oh, they're rolling down the hill. It's going to hit them, but it's going to be incredibly lopsided. I haven't seen this in medieval kingdoms before. Oh, there we go. We're going into some. It's going to hit my own men. Oh, no, there we go. Is it even doing that well? Oh, imagine if the start of Troy was like that. Oh, no. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god. Oh fuck me. I'm just fucking done. Ah! Just hellfire. Oh my god. That wasn't it. Why did it do that? That's unfucking believable. Right, okay, so I need to redirect this. Holy shit. Oh, that's too good. Right, deal with these guys that are flanking here. There's nothing going to hit us here, so deal with this. You can charge and just sort of swing down here where you can. Yeah, just try and swing. Like, get up into that. Try watch out for the traps. Archers and shit get into that. Okay, let's try and throw some of our general buffs or debuffs down. Oh, Christ. Christ almighty. That's so funny. An entire unit's been perished. Oh, they're not on fire anymore, but they're poor meatballs. Alright, so The fighting has begun. Okay, so we're still holding off where we can. The fighting is still quite dogged and strong. But they're trying to forge their own kingdom through Iberia. You've got to give that to them. But here today in Bordeaux, this is where they will fall. Okay, it's time to charge and make some moves. Flank with everyone. Swing around the back. Get everyone here by the cavalry to flank. Go, 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 go. Crossbowmen. I just want you to halt and just fire at will. Just halt and then fire at will. I think those guys nearly charged or something. Okay, so let's swing around for this. Where's my cat? Oh god, they're engaging swordsmen there, you fools. Okay, let's swing down here and help out. Okay, you swing up here. Come on, cavalry. If we can go after their general, that would be ideal. If we can get rid of their king, that'll work perfectly. Alright, let's swing around and just hit some of their archers then if they're going to sit here. Like fucking morons. Alright, you guys need to be out of your formations because you're just sticking in them and you're failing. Right. Let's charge into this. So we've killed about 1,000. We've lost about 800 of our own. It's not crazy, but it's still rather significant. Okay, let's start now push further down. The problem with the amount of traps you have is it kind of stops flanking maneuvers. Really. Try swing around here where you can. Try and engage them. They're fine. Get this down here now, please. For the love of God. Have a crack at that. I want to keep my general out of this. Crossbowmen, for the love of God. Try and engage their general there then. If they want to have a crack into that. Alright, swordsmen are now engaging me. Okay, so you need to get out of there then. Right, charge and then push. Charge and then push. Okay, let's try and get to the center and try and crush that. Okay, let's try and fight and kill their general's bodyguard, which is coming in here. There we go. We've got a good Danish charge there. Poor bastard. Mangolin half through there. Yeah, hit that. Hit that. Just sort of sit here. Work your way down through here. Okay, let's get some charges around the back or something. Let's try and get rid of their archers. They're good. Get rid of that. They're fine chasing those down. Let's surround and kill their general. So where are we looking at now? Okay, so it's hemorrhaging quite a bit. We've killed half of them now. We've got them somewhat on the back foot. Oh, my king there. Shit. I only just noticed that. Yep, we've broken their main line. Having some swordsmen out here. Pinning them down is not a bad shout. Push over the line where you can. Let's keep up the initiative. Okay. Further cavalry's getting engaged there. That's not what I want. Okay, let's swing my archers over here. We're going to hit our own men, but that's fine. Have we whittled down this bodyguard? Only to a 62. A spear unit in here would be bloody perfect. Oh my god, there's a rogue... Oh, okay, that's coming in. I was going to say, I can't remember sending that fucker all the way over there. Alright. Bring that in. The centre still isn't holding on too much. We're going to be able to pick apart these infantry here, though. 59. Our general bodyguard is still holding on. Okay, we just need to swing around with more of our men. The center is still holding for them. It's because of these cluster of traps. Okay, that's nearly about to break. It's their general. If we can kill their king. Alright, that's been charged now. Pull the fuck back. Come on into it, guys. Come on. Let's finish them off. Okay, I'm nearly tempted just to withdraw you. We don't even need you, really. Actually, you can push over here quite fine. Draw this sword unit further back. 50 only killed. Crikey. Okay, they're gone. Alright. Let's try and draw this across. The enemy general is dead. We've killed him. Good. I reckon that's him in there. We've gotten rid of their bodyguard. Alright, let's crush this unit here. Watch this. Okay, you can charge from this side. Pepper into this where you can. Hold like here, say. Or hold like there, say. Okay. Let's try and win this. Get my cavalry out. Oh wow, my archer's just going to rip them to pieces, I reckon. 30 before our volley comes in. Why are they glitching out like that? Don't even know. Anyway, they've retreated. Didn't even have to worry about it. Okay. So. This flank is still operating. So have they pulled in 8,000 yet? Nah, but their reinforcements are coming in though. And we can't allow them to sort of trickle against my own men there as they come in and pick them off. They're gone. A charge up through this. We'll charge into this if they're just going to sit there. Like the fools they are. Yep. In and out, hammer and anvil. Downhill, you're laughing. Maybe even sitting them in there just for a split second might be good. Perhaps not. Not as crazy as I thought they were. Okay. That's coming headstrong at me. Watch the fuck out. And halt. We're really going to have to break over our wall, sort of our front line here, and sort of just fight well away from these traps, I reckon. Because potentially coming back into it might get us killed. Okay, that's fine. Crossbowmen are now here now. We need to keep our generals out of it. Last thing I want is that. Hit these guys from behind. Because they're weak. Hit there. More reinforcements are coming in now. Pull back up here. Come on, send some guys back because you need to deal with this. We need to make a new front line here in a moment. Like here. You're going to get picked apart if you stay there. Oh, they've brought everyone in now. Good. Because I knew they had roughly around about 8,000. Okay, try and get my generals here. Okay. Come on. They're dismounted nobles. Let's finish them off. Let's give them hell. Come on. Let's show them the Christian spirit, how good we are to our neighbour. There we go. Kick him in the fucking head. Like a good Christian. Let's slay these infidels. Go on. Right. Where are we looking now? So, over here, that's fine. Right. Okay. Let's just make a front line here. Get our shit together a bit. They're gone. Let's get these crossbowmen here. Let's get these crossbowmen like there. Surround and kill them as best you can. No cavalry's getting engaged anywhere. Nah. They're open. Hit those archers there. Don't allow them to hit us. Okay. Let's charge anyone coming out against us. So we deployed 6,700. We have 3,600 remaining. Oh wow, no, we got 2,000 in the bank we haven't even used. I was going to say, shit, that's a lot closer than what I thought, but it is incredibly deceiving. Alright, let's swing around the back where we can. You got to give it to these nobles. They're holding up so well. Oh, my fucking crossbowmen have been caught here. I really need to group my crossbowmen up. Like that. Oh, we got some reinforcements, some fresh cavalry. On the far left, good. Come suss these fuckheads out. Okay, charge into this. If they're gonna sit there, kill them. Alright, deal with this. We're still dealing with these nobles around the back. Crazy how well they're holding on. You just need to surround them properly. That's the trick, I reckon. There we go. Get around the back. You only need one. You only need one to engage at the front. Okay. Allow my crossbowmen to halt, but fire at will. Continue to fight within these cavalry contingents. My generals need to get in here somehow. This side is probably the best. Right, so flank here, flank there. They're surrounding and they're not dropping like flies, but we're going to get better. Right, that's what we want. I want to get these morale penalties in. Right, charging like that. You're fine. Another charge. So, it's turned into a bit of a second battle here. We've pushed from our tree line in our defences. God, that's a hell of a charge here. They're still coming in headstrong with that. And a volley over the top to soften us up. That's a hell of a charge. Oh my god. Their peltasts have smashed this unit to the left here. Who are these guys? Just very light axemen. Crazy motherfuckers. That's what I say. Right. Let's charge up and help. Yeah, so we've still got 1,000 in the bank on them, so it's technically about 4,000 remaining to their two. Crikey. Let's just hope they don't have many more. That's what I'm worried about. Let's come with my generals. As in armies, because this is really all that we have. They might have more back in Iberia, because they've got their North African armies, or settlements, backing them, along with their Iberian territories recently taken. So we're fighting a Sultan and Caliphate North Africa, backed by an Iberian Peninsula Spanish powerhouse, which isn't good. We are Denmark. We have sporadic, spread out territories throughout Europe, but it's not like we can call on the entirety of France with us, you know what I mean? Okay, there's a mercenary Moldovan cavalry contingent coming in here. I don't want it to really hurt me. Okay, you're going to hold. I'm going to move the king and the prince higher up. They're the higher and more valuable assets. I did see it coming from a mile away, but we need to get the crucial guys here. And the rest to sort of not really worry about it. Like, yeah, come over there to help to get rid of it. Displace them. Come on. Let's speed things up now. We've got them on the back foot. We've got this in the bag. But shit, man. They're going to make us fight out to the last man. Good. Every single cavalry unit that's remaining, try and run down someone as best you can. Pick a target and then just go for it. Even get the king involved. We have victory. We have victory here today. It was basically even, so we had a good chance of actually beating them. But in saying that, that still was a hell of a fight. So we deployed 7,482. How are we still losing men? I guess some of them are in combat lock. But the thing is, right, we've still got about 1,000 remaining, so it's about 4,000. So we lost about half our army. Look, the rule of thumb for total war, I've said this many times, as long as you don't lose half of what the enemy deploys, as long as you don't lose half, if you lose half of what the enemy deploy, it's basically on par. Just for average, beginner, total war players. I think that's sort of the rule of thumb. If you save more than half, that's good, that's better. If you lose more, the worse it sort of is. That's how I usually like to play it by. Okay, they're good. Me gusta. I'm sure the Spanish is saying that. Is it Mexican or is it Spanish? I don't know. It's the same. Mexicans speak Spanish, but you never know. There could be certain words that are different. Like when I was in Italy, I was told to say Bon Appetito where I was staying, rather than Bon Appetit, which I thought it was. I think it's got something to do with either north or south, or I was in the Tuscany region. They said that, but I don't know. Maybe there's slight changes like that. All right. How many more remaining? We need to kill as many of them as we can. God, there's like a 34 stack there. Come on, you need to be doing bits. Can't be sleeping on me. Come on. The more we can run down, the less we have to deal with another day. Come on, whip your fucking horse. This is the fucking Melbourne Cup. Come on. There we go. 120. If I don't run them down, what's it going to be like? Come on, start picking them apart. They're bloody like nobles as well. We've got them. We've killed 20 of them exactly. Oh god, this fresh unit's just going to have a field day here. Just swarm in. Charge bonus. Form it, and then we'll see how we go. Go. I don't know if it really helped. Maybe. God, yeah, there goes a full unit. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you should always continue if you can. You got time. Run down as many of them as possible. Get those chevrons up, as they count as active kills. Good God. Is that full unit destroyed now? Yep, and it wouldn't have been otherwise. Good. Heavy melee infantry. Close victory, supposedly. Okay. So we deployed 8,167. Lost 3,979. They deployed 500 more than us. And I would say, honestly, they probably have better infantry. Like, the heavier infantry there they have is quite good. Like, it's very heavy infantry for tier 1. So, Tsar Quinaris deployed 8,635. And if we've killed the Caliphate King, they might want to sue for peace with us. They actually had a golden archers. That's insane. So, what did most of the work for us? Our general got 180. Swordsman 302, 227. Crossbowmen 223. Cavalry 205. So what did most of the work for them? Yeah, their guys did. Those Armenian footmen did quite alright. Archers didn't do very well though. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. We are victorious today against one caliphate as another pushes up through Marseille. Okay, so how well did we do? So we killed that. Oh, I don't think we got him. I don't think we got the king. To be fair, we did kill that 8-star commander. It was a fucking menace. But regardless, They lost 7,000. We lost 4,000. We captured 800. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the remaining captives. Are you mad? If we can kill their king, that'd be perfect for us. But we've dealt a massive blow to the Eastern Empire now. At least we've got that going for us. Right, let's try and re-evaluate, try and push on the top of the turn. But we don't want to be too aggressive and overextend ourselves, of course. But I still think we've got enough to probably deal some damage. We've probably got enough money as well just to spam some mercs if need be. So there is a rebellion. Mission aborted. Our ally has marked this general for death. Alright. Nothing else is going on here. Okay, so how old's Torstein? Torstein is 17. He is the heir, and next in line to the Danish throne, even though he's quite young. Okay, is there any sort of subterfuge actions we can do? Hinder army here, just to level up my spy. There was one army here that I don't think actually entered into it. So I'm just curious if Yusuf wants to peace out. 33. Nah, he doesn't want to. Oh, Christ. They are so big. Iberia, North Africa. The Husfid dynasty as well. They have Crete. They've probably got most of the north here. I'm just surprised how many armies they have here. Like, they're going to take Leon if they're not careful. The Holy Roman Empire does have a lot of forces down here, but they're really preoccupied with Syracuse. Okay, let's continue to push south. Wow, we've actually hit a lot of our objectives already. We've taken Scandinavia. We've taken northern France back. We have London, Colchester. We don't have Danelaw. This is more so Danelaw, York, and Nottingham. But we have Ireland. We have Dublin, one of the key cultural and trading hubs we established. Maybe we should call it Dublin again, that the city is named after. Okay, so let's probably spam some mercs. That's probably our best bet. Moldovan warriors, just get them straight up into this. Chuck the reinforcements in where we can. And let's go. Let's go, Gadget, and try and whittle them off. Get this cavalry in as well. Okay, I want to try and finish these guys off once and for all. Let's move out. Oh, wow, okay. So, the garrison is going to give us some amount of resistance. But we're going to be able to win quite competently here today. Decisive, as a matter of fact. That's gone. Doom, doom, doom. Another one bites the dust. Another one, another one. There we go. We're going to be able to kill their king, Abu Yusuf. Come on. Let's bring him down. That's what you get. You actually attacked me. Remember? There we go. Oh, he's still going to invade us. Nah, not for long. Oh, I think he's dead. Regardless, they just spawn a 4-star commander. A nice decapitation there, I'll take that. Do they want to sue for peace now? Yeah, that's want us. That's want us. They've elected an African-looking man. The other guy looks more Middle Eastern. Maybe it's like a sort of combined sort of faction. They do have territory in North Africa at the end of the day. Wow, really? Are you really that outnumbered on that? Just a wee bit crazy. Right, let's form up. Get more mercs where we can. I really want to take Toulouse back for Christendom. But we can retreat if need be. Okay, let's get some proper swordsmen up in this bitch. Footman 445. They're so expensive, these new sort of units. Is this salt mine being complete? Yep. Nah, one more turn. Let's chuck a quick save. We'll give it one more turn because I want to take Toulouse. Oh, Björn, governor. Look, there's no point in meeting or really even talking or acknowledging these other generals just yet, as they're still very much nobodies. We can marry into our tree once we have some children, but at the moment, we've just got a lot of sons and a lot of bastards. Let's just hope that these guys don't swing around to Toulouse after we've now taken it. They control Narbo in the south. Lyon looks like it could fall then, potentially Dijon. But yeah, sort of a bit of a change of pace. I didn't think it would be very much East versus West, Islamic versus Christendom. I wouldn't have thought that. Wow, that army actually is quite a bit. That's alright, we can always retreat. And form up properly when we have time. Yeah, I think it's another army. For fuck's sake. Well, looks like we're not going to be able to take Toulouse in today's episode. We're going to have to deal with this probably in the next. But unfortunately, guys, it's time to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more of this medieval campaign on the channel. We could play this one, or I might skip ahead. I haven't decided if we will start the next episode exactly where we left off. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.